Hi everyone, this is Amanda Silver Sister and welcome back to my YouTube channel. For you guys that are new, please hit that subscribe button and leave me a comment below as to where you're tuning in from. I've done this in videos past and we are really reaching far and wide in our gray hair movement, and I love to kind of collect that data, and I will share it with you like sporadically in other videos. So if you don't mind dropping that in the comment section, that would be great. And then the other thing, if you're new here, and because I'm just collecting a little bit of data on this for a previous, like a future video, is let me know when you first started seeing your first gray hair. Okay, thank you guys. Okay, so this video is primarily going to be about how we have been taught and conditioned to fear our gray hair. And I would like to give you a couple things to take with you so that you can realize it does not have to be a scary process at all. So before I jump into that, I have to share with you a funny story, or what I think is a funny story. Anybody who's been subscribing to this channel to date knows that I was getting really excited because I thought I was getting monetized. And yesterday I got this email, or maybe it was today, I got this email that said I was monetized, and I was super excited. So then I went on and I tried to figure out how can I add monetization to my videos, and I couldn't figure it out. And I'm like, definitely, I'm a computer challenged person. I have not hid that my technology skills are lacking, and I am learning as I go on here. So anyways, I called their helpline and he said he didn't want to burst my bubble, but I'm only partially monetized. And I'm like, oh, okay, well, what does that mean? He goes, well, you've opened up supers. And I'm like, what the hell are supers? So if you're watching this video, you'll see below there's a little thanks button. And so all that means is that you lovely people can send me money, which is not what I wanted. So we're going to just keep going. We need about 900 watch hours, guys, and then we will get monetized. And then those ads can send me money. But I had to laugh. That guy was so patient with me because I didn't know how to do anything. Anyways, so we're still moving forward with this channel. All it means is that you guys have to watch this video 900 times, which you can totally do. Okay, so anyways, back to the topic at hand, how we have really been conditioned as a society to fear our gray hair. And I have been fully gray in transition now for 2 years and 2 months, and it's not scary and it is nothing to fear, but I do understand those feelings. So I want to give you a couple takeaways that you can take with you if it is something that you're thinking about, or you started this journey and you're a little bit scared of the unknowns. So the very first thing, and probably the most freeing thing about this journey, is it's not permanent. If you choose to stop dyeing your hair and start letting your gray hair grow in, and you hate it, you can just re-dye your hair. If I chose at 2 years and 3 months to want to go dye my hair, I can just go dye my hair. So there's nothing that holds you to it. In fact, I think even if you chose to give your hair a little bit of a break and stop dyeing your hair for a while, and you have a little bit of a demarcation line, I think that's going to help your hair. So just know it is not a permanent thing, and you're not stuck to this decision if you don't like it. So that's the first thing. The second thing is you don't have to be scared of going gray, because going gray is actually your natural and true color. If you are seeing gray hairs coming in, that's what your hair is intended to be like. And so I generally find that being true and unique to anything in life is never scary. It is, in fact, the opposite of scary. It is liberating. It is amazing. It just feels like you're shedding this undue pressure of society to be and look a certain way. And there is nothing fearful about doing that. Society has put this pressure on us that the only value in a woman is how youthful and young we can continue to be. And I don't particularly feel that my gray hair makes me look older. So there is nothing to fear in that way. But I understand why you fear it, because we have really been conditioned to fear it. So that is, that's to be expected. So the other thing is that gray hair can really become almost like this added unique accessory. And what I mean by that is when I am wearing a color, so today I'm wearing orange, I do find a lot of those jewel tones make my hair really stand out and pop. So if I'm wearing true whites, or if I'm wearing a turquoise or a brighter color, or if I'm wearing red lipstick, my hair has become almost like an added accessory. And there is nothing fearful about that. It is actually become one of the most unique things about me. And so even yesterday, I went to go get a coffee at Tim Hortons. I'm from Canada. And the lady in front of me who was taking my order, she actually stopped me and said, I have to tell you, I absolutely love your hair. And then she proceeded to tell me about her experience, how long she's been struggling with her grays. And she was a young woman. Then she told me how awesome her grandma looked, and she had gray hair. So we had this great connection, and there was nothing fearful about that. And then the lady behind us joined in, and she had a solid demarcation line, but she hated her hair and she was going to get it done. And so the three of us women, very different, just three very different women, we don't know each other. We all were striking up this conversation in Tim Hortons about our hair, and there was nothing scary about bonding with other women about our hair journeys. Actually, it was lovely. And so the other thing, just kind of stemming off that whole my hair being an accessory, or it feels like an added accessory, is I have been told a few times that my hair is giving me a very sophisticated look. And I really love that. And there is nothing scary about getting compliments on your hair because your hair is standing out. Actually, I think that is lovely. And then another thing that is definitely not scary about going gray, and in fact, I would say is the opposite of scary, is the fact that you're taking out all these toxic chemicals from your hair. You put them in your hair, they inevitably go into your, like they seep in somehow through your pores. You know that burning feeling when you've got your, I mean particular, I remember when I used to get my hair permed as a kid, that burning scalp. Well, I felt a little bit of that when I would get my hair dye. And some people are way more susceptible to those chemicals than other people. So it's quite scary and something actually to fear when you're constantly putting all these unknown chemicals on your hair. When you stop doing it and you're no longer worrying about that, it is like comforting. It is not fearful to take all of that out of your hair, whatever their process. So, anyways, and then the other thing that is not scary is feeling really powerful in who you are. So, deciding to embrace my gray has made me feel powerful, has made me feel liberated, and it's just nothing fearful about that. It actually makes me feel bold as opposed to fearful. The starting, I guess, is the fearful part, but once you get going, it is not fearful at all. And then another thing that isn't fearful, and this one we talk about all the time, so this is not a new one, but what's fearful about putting more money in your bank? What's fearful is when the prices go up and then you have to include your tip and you see how much your hair appointment costs. You're like, that's actually can be fearful. In the time in which we live, where everything is going up and up and up, there is nothing fearful about not giving all that money away to the hairdresser. And then the other thing, probably the last thing I'll say here, my hair is so healthy. And so giving my hair that break and feeling like my hair is healthy, there's nothing scary about that. And we have, no one reminds us about the things that are not scary about going gray. The only thing they remind us is about all the things that is scary about going gray. So, I don't know why it is. I do feel like it is this deep seated thing in our society. And this sounds really maybe extreme on my part, but I think it is linked to oppressing women and their opinions and their thoughts and empowering them. And we really try to keep everybody under our thumbs, women particularly, and feeling insecure and bad about ourselves. And this is something that I do not feel bad about. And actually, I feel amazing about it. And that's why I come on here time and time again to share about how awesome gray hair is, because I think you're going to love it. And everybody who leaves a comment, they love their hair. I don't know one person who said, well, actually, maybe there was one person, excuse me, who didn't love her gray hair, but I think what ended up happening, hers was a medical condition and she wasn't quite emotionally ready. I think all of us get to this place, we're just emotionally ready to be done with it. And then we're just scared to take that leap. This particular woman didn't like it, but she really wasn't building up to not wanting to. It was just kind of thrust upon her. But I would even venture to say that if we hear back from her on this channel anytime soon, she may have changed her mind and she may be embracing her hair and learning to love it, because it really just changes you from the inside out, this whole process about going gray. So anyways, that's my 2 cents, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but I use this little microphone. So if anybody's interested in information about this, I got gifted this on YouTube, so I thought I would give it a try. When it's really good, like my dryer is going on and I don't think you guys can hear it, so it really just limits the background noise, which is quite nice. Okay, guys, so thank you for tuning in. Next time I am actually fully monetized, I'm going to get champagne on here and we're going to cheers the real monetization, because this one with the thanks button, although I appreciate anybody who sends me $2.79, it is not really the goal. So, anyways, thank you guys so much. You guys are amazing. I love tuning in. And like reading all your comments. You're so good. And I can see that other people are reading it. Oh, I have to tell you one more thing before I leave. So my daughter went over and looked at my YouTube channel, and that was the thing that blew her mind. So she sort of is, she's supportive, but I think sort of half laughs at me that I'm doing this. And she said, "Oh my God, Mom, I read the comments. People are really liking your videos." And I'm like, "I know. Why do you think I keep coming back?" It's because these people are really resonating with this. We're connecting. There's some valuable comments. So it reminds me that it's just something that we need to be talking about more. Oh, did you hear that? I don't know. Well, you probably don't hear it because I'm on this mic, but there was a really random noise in my house. Okay, anyways, that's all I've got. I should probably check out what the heck that noise was. Okay, take care, guys, and we will connect again soon. Bye.